One day, Snee the rabbit needed some carrots and decided to go over to the carrot field to pick a few. He dusted his little bow tie and shined his little tiny shoes and then sat down to rest because it was going to be a very long trip. While he was lying on his little pillow in his little hole, he saw Tinker Bell and Swedith walking nearby. He got up a little and said hello to them.
Hi, Swedith and Tink. Hi, Snee, old buddy. What's new with you? Oh, I'm resting for my trip to the carrot field. I ran out of them last night and I'm getting very hungry.
Hey, Snee, I can go get them for you. I have to go over to my hayfield this morning anyway, so I could grab you a few carrots.
Well, if you're sure it's not too much trouble, Tink, I'm all rested up, but I'll be just as happy to stay in my hole instead of going out.
Sure thing, Snee. I'll pick you up some right away.
Hey, Tinkerbell, old buddy, old chum. While you're there, do you think you'd have room for a few oranges? I'm not too sure how to go about picking them.
Why don't you come with me, Swedith, and see how to do it? And then you can help me carry everything back.
Okay, Tinkle buddy, 'cause I'm real hungry, and I'm very ready to bite into a big fat orange.
So long, Snee. See you later.
Bye-bye, Snee, old buddy. We'll be back in the shake of a rabbit's tail. Got it? Got it? No. Bye. Bye-bye. See you soon.
And so Swedith and Tinker Bell left Snee to go to the fields, romping and singing as they went.
Oh, it's fun to go away hunting when it's carrot Snee's a-wantin'. Oh, we romp along a-gruntin' when it's carrot Snee's a-wantin'.
Dum-de-dum-de-dum-dum-dum-dum-dum-dum-dum-dum.
Through the woods we go way-boundin', to the patch where carrots are found in. What a lovely day for huntin', when it's carrot Snee's a-wantin'.
La 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 la.
After a while, they arrived at the orange grove, and Swedith said,
Oh boy, let me at them oranges, Tinkle buddy.
Here, Swedith, let me show you how to pick them.
They picked oranges and carrots for Snee, and then Tinker Bell went to check on his hay. Finally, they were finished and headed back home. On the way, Tink started to sneeze a little, and some hay came out of his trunk.
Hey, Tink, how come you're sneezing so much?
Oh, it's my cold, Swedith. Sometimes it gets worse than other times. The trouble is that I don't know how to stop myself from sneezing out all this hay.
Yeah, that's a problem, all right. But maybe you could walk around with a bucket on your trunk and sneeze into the bucket. Might be kinda uncomfortable, though.
I tried that, Swedith, and the bucket came off when I sneezed because I sneeze so hard. I'm a very big elephant, you know, and I pack quite a sneeze.
Hey, Tink, tell me, how's your trunk doing now that you're getting some sun in it?
Oh, I'm afraid that lying on my back with my trunk straight up doesn't help so much. You see, my trunk is very narrow at the tip, and so not much sun can get in. But after a couple of hours, it does feel a little less wet.
Well, I'll keep thinking about it, and maybe I can come up with something.
Soon they arrived at Snee's hole, and Tink put the carrots down right beside it. Snee was sleeping gently inside the hole, with his little brown whiskers rising and falling as he breathed. Swedith and Tinker Bell looked at him with affection, and then quietly and softly left him. The carrots would be a nice surprise when he awoke. Tinker Bell said he was thirsty, and thought he might walk over to the water for a drink and a chat with Jowls. Swedith decided not to go along with him because she was tired out from the long walk, and besides, her tummy was getting mighty hungry for those oranges. So she put all but one of the oranges on her palm leaf bed, took the other with her, and chirping madly and joyously, bounded over to Beanbag Pond to rest and eat and soak her feet, her 3 favorite things in the world. On the way, she sang a song about oranges.
Oranges are good for me, good for me, good for me. Oranges are good for me, they make me grow. Ho, 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 they make me grow big and fat.
There was no one around when Swedith arrived at Beanbag Pond, so she sat down and munched happily on her orange. A little later, she was sitting quietly with her little feet dangling in the cold water, happy and full, when Snee came walking up slowly. Snee looked very perplexed and unhappy, as if he had a big problem. Seeing Swedith swishing her feet in the water and chirping softly to herself, the little rabbit decided that maybe she could help.
Hi, Swedith. Hi, Snee. Have a good nap? Yes, but I've got a problem, and I thought maybe you could help me with it. Sure thing, Snee, old buddy. Let's hear it from the rabbit's mouth. Get it? Get it? Hey, how do you like all them carrots we brought back for you? Well, that's just it, Swedith. You see, every now and then, Tinkerbell offers to help me gather carrots, especially when they get in the middle of the field and are hard to reach. But the trouble is, he never knows how many carrots I want, and sometimes he brings back too many and I can't eat them, and sometimes too little and I get hungry. I don't know how to tell him how much I want. You mean to tell me that you don't know how to count? Count? What does that mean? I can see that you got big trouble, Snee, old buddy. Real big. You see, counting is a way of telling somebody how many carrots you want. Why don't you go over to the water and bring Tinkerbell back so that I can show you how to count? The next time, you won't have any trouble with the carrots, okay?
So Snee ran off and quickly found Tinkerbell drinking at the water. A short while later, they came back to the pond, and Swedith explained to Tinkerbell what the problem was.
Yeah, I see. I always gather just as many carrots as I feel like, but I never know just how many Snee feels like. Can you tell us how to count, Swedith?
Sure thing, Tink. Now, suppose, Snee, that you want Tink to bring you back as many carrots as he could put under his foot. Then you say, Tink, bring me back real tiny many carrots. Get it? Okay. So, first of all, there's real tiny. Then there's tiny. That's how many you can put under both of Tink's front feet together. Then comes big tiny. And that's how many you can put under all 4 of Tink's feet. Bigger than that is tiny big. And that's how many you need to make Tink a bed out of carrots so that his feet wouldn't stick out. And then, if you got enough carrots to fill up my whole house, that's big many. Then comes real big, and that's like Tinkerbell. And the last one is real big like anything. And that's like filling up the whole beanbag pond with carrots. Gee, Swedith, now I see. When I want just enough carrots to fit under both of Tink's feet, I say, Tink, get me tiny many carrots, right? That's right, Snee. Now you're talking. What about you, Tinkerbell? You think you got it?
Oh, sure, Sweet. When Snee wants tiny big many carrots, I just build a bed of carrots for myself and make sure that my feet don't stick out. And then, but how do I carry them back to Snee?
That's right, Swedith. How can he carry so many carrots back to me? No, Stoop. He doesn't carry them. He carries you back to the carrots. Got it?
Oh, I see. It's easier to carry Snee to the carrots than to carry the carrots to Snee. If I have to bring back big, tiny, many, that is.
I think this calls for a poem. Real tiny, mini, miny. Then comes tiny, all is finey. Bigger than tiny is big, tiny. But tinier than big is tiny, big. Big is big, just like a pig. Real big is bigger even than big. Then there's something that can mean many things. And that, my friend, is big like anything. So, now you know how to count. You can count other things, you know. Snee here is real tiny, and I'm kinda tiny big. And Jowls is big, and Thumbelina is real big, but not that kind of thing.
And I'm real big too. But Beanbag Pond is big like anything, right?
Right, Tinkle, buddy. And Tina, the whole Tina is big like anything, too. Get it?
I see. Monk and Chimp are tiny big like you, right?
You got it, Snee. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm awful tired from all this talking about. And I think I'll take a real tiny nap.
I think I'll go to the fields and do some counting.
And I'm going to teach Jowls what I just learned. Bye, Swedith.
Bye, Tink. Bye, Snee. See you later.
And so Swedith took her nap, and Snee and Tink ran off gaily, proud and happy that they too knew how to count. Now there would be no more trouble when Tink went carrot hunting for Snee.